All right, number 16 says graph the given function, f of x equals x squared plus 10x plus 21. Best way to do this is by factoring it. Remember, that allows us to find the x-intercepts really easily. So I'm going to start by looking at my c term right here, the positive 21. And I'm going to find all the factors of 21. Remember, 1 and the number is always a great place to start. And then if you forget what you're doing, you can always just remember the opposite of factoring is really dividing. So check and see what 21 divided by 2 is. Realize that that does not come out even, so 2 is not a factor. So I find 3 goes into 21 7 times, so 3 and 7 are both factors of 21. You can keep checking 4, 5, 6, and eventually you'll find those are all the factors that work for 21. The idea now is my y equals x squared plus 10x plus 21 is which pair of factors can I put into the intercept form that add to 10x in the middle. Remember, I want them to multiply to be 21 and add up to be 10. 1 plus 21 is not 10, it's 22, but 3 plus 7 is. So I know my factors are x plus 3 and x plus 7. That helps us because now what we can say is I want to know when y equals 0. I want to know where the x-intercepts are. So I know that I can put a 0 in my equation for y. That's a 7, not a 3. And then solve for x. Because I have a product of two binomials, I know the only way to get 0 for an answer is for either the first factor to equal 0 or for the second factor to equal 0. Looking at those two equations, to get x all by itself, subtract 3 from both sides, to get x equals negative 3. Second equation, subtract 7 from both sides, x equals negative 7. So I know these 2 points at negative 3 and negative 7, the y-coordinate will also be 0. Go ahead and plot those guys on your graph. There's negative 7 and negative 3. So I've got my two x-intercepts. The last thing I want to do then is find the vertex. And I do that by finding the line of symmetry. Super important to remember that all quadratics are symmetrical. So I know the line of symmetry is going to be exactly halfway in between my two x-intercepts at x equals negative, there's negative 3, 4, and 5. The reason that's helpful is it's really easy to find the y-coordinate then by taking the negative 5 and substituting it back in my equation. Y equals negative 5 plus 3 all times negative 5 plus 7. Running out of room. Negative 5 plus 3 is negative 2. Negative 5 plus 7 is positive 2. And negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. So what I just figured out is when x equals negative 5, my y value is negative 4. So I go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw the vertex. And then finally, I have 3 points on the graph and I can draw the parabola.